Good morning, everybody. On this Wednesday, it is June 5th. I'm Chris Allen here on the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. It is raining. It is raining good. Just started a few minutes ago. Here it is, 8:47, the current time, and you can see from the Plano cam, it's Plano raining. I don't see any thunderstorms. There's no lightning. Therefore, there's no thunder. There could be, but I'm really not looking at that happening this morning. If we do get some thunderstorms, it would be more likely later this afternoon and this evening. But even then, any kind of severe weather threat is on the low side. I just don't see enough of an issue with that. There's going to be some wind as the rains come down. It'll get breezy at times, especially this afternoon. Yeah, I'm seeing looks like a little bit of wind, just a little breeze, but it's the rain is moderate and sometimes it's heavy. So that's what you got to watch out for if you're around this morning. But I think more so as we get on into the day, this rainfall could become heavier, drenching downpours. And then, as I mentioned, there could even be a little lightning and thunder and some gusty wind. Here is the look from our AAA Systems live cam from downtown Bowling Green and the Western Kentucky University campus. You can see on the left, the hill. And yeah, it's raining all over the place this morning. Rain chances are very good today. Very good chance you'll get rain and thunderstorms. So, yeah, thunderstorms not so much this morning, but more so this afternoon. Let's look at radar. Radar will also give us a picture as to what we're looking at here. The radar is filling up here at Bowling Green. As you can see, it's there's no thunder, lightning. Like I said, we could have a strike or two, a rumble of thunder, but all of this is just some clusters of moderate to sometimes heavy rainfall. Now, the thing you've got to watch out for this morning is visibility. When that rain comes down very hard, it's going to be hard to see, and sometimes your wipers will have a hard time keeping up with how hard the rain is coming down. And then you've also got to watch for ponding of water on the roadways and maybe some flooded ditches and creeks and streams and stuff like that. Back to the west is where we're seeing thunderstorm activity. This is back into far western Kentucky, southern Illinois, right where the Ohio meets up with the Mississippi River, right around Cairo, Illinois. It's moving into Paducah, but nothing serious, nothing severe. This is all just, like I said, mostly garden variety showers, maybe a rumble of thunder back to the west, but nothing that's going to be significant, at least not this morning. And even this afternoon, I'm not looking at anything that's going to be that significant. Okay, let's go to the Kentucky Mesonet, and let's take a look at what's there. The temperatures, first of all, here at 8:50 a.m. Central Time, 70s, mid-70s, low to mid-70s. I'll even turn on, let's see, I can do this. Turn on the radar so you can see temperatures with the radar. And here's that cluster of showers right over Bowling Green with a temperature of 72. It's fallen to 69 down in Franklin at this hour. And you see more clusters of showers that are just now getting going. And some of these are containing some heavy rain out toward Columbia, Russell Springs, Jamestown, Lake Cumberland area, Dale Hollow Lake area starting to get some of those showers. And then you see a much bigger area of rain and thunderstorms. That's where we're getting the thunder and lightning, is back into far western Kentucky. But temperatures there are in the 70s as well. So far, let's check rainfall since midnight. And here, just within the last 30 minutes, we've picked up 0.04 of an inch of rain at the southern Warren County sensor, which is out near the Ag Expo Center. Almost 1/10 of an inch down in Simpson County near Franklin. But look back here. This is Elkton and Todd County. You guys have picked up already 1/3 of an inch of rain. And then you see back to the west, things are starting to tick up. And where we get these pockets of rain, that's where we're going to get some of the more measurable rainfall, which is, it's not really that we need it, but it will kind of tend to cool things down just a little for today. Winds are coming out of the south at 5 to 10. And as I mentioned, there's a little bit of a breeze, 14, 16, 15, 14, 10, 19 miles per hour out of the south. So as these cells begin to collapse and they begin to drop the rain, it naturally causes a little bit of a breeze to happen. And so that's what's happening here this morning. And these will be just, like you saw, those little clusters of showers. I don't think it's going to be anything bad today. So, which is good news for everybody. All right, let's check the model blender and see what's ahead for us. Here we go. The next 10 days, you can see we're going to be still in the low to mid 80s. I'm going to go what they've got there, 84 today. I think because of the clouds and the showers, we're not going to get quite as warm or as muggy, even though dew points still may run into the low 70s today, which is crazy. That's a rare thing when it happens, but and the rainfall is evidence of just how much moisture is in the air. So we'll go 85 tomorrow. Sunshine returns. We'll get rid of most of the rain, if not all of it, tonight. And then we're seeing for the weekend a nice period of upper 70s to around 80. I've put my numbers closer to 80 because they usually undercut with the model blender. But yeah, even a little less humid as we get into, say, Thursday night, Friday, even early Saturday. That bodes well for those of you going to the 400-mile yard sale, which starts tomorrow and runs through Sunday along 68, US 68. And for the Duncan Hines days, which are going on this weekend. So you've got all that going for you. And then next week, boy, the heat gets turned on. Look at this. The trend is much warmer. We're talking about mid to upper 80s and maybe even hitting 90 by next weekend. So enjoy these days coming in which temperatures are not going to be quite as warm, because next week, summer's on, it appears. And it's, we're, 11 days, 12, something like that, until the official start of summer. So the timing is right. It's practically here. Let's check the maps this morning and see what's happening there. And here we are with this trophy weather and disturbances as they keep on coming in ahead of a cold front. And we'll get that today. Rain this morning. You may see it cut off for a little bit and then return in the afternoon and evening hours. And even tonight, as you see there, the cold front makes its approach. Kind of lingers a bit this evening just to the west of Bowling Green as a ripple of low pressure rides along that like a train goes on the tracks. That's pretty much what happens, and it just wrings out the atmosphere of all of its available energy and moisture. So, yeah, crack of thunder, flash of lightning, heavy downpours. I'm not expecting really more than that. Then the front begins to come on through early tomorrow morning, and there's a backdoor front. This is the one that is going to deliver the less humid air for tomorrow evening, Friday, and the beginning of Saturday. It's going to feel pretty good. We get a nice break from the rain and the humidity, the mugginess. There it comes. This is Thursday evening, and skies begin to clear out tomorrow. Sometime during the morning, it's going to be a nice day for Thursday. High pressure building in back behind that secondary front, that backdoor cold front, and it's going to make it nice here as we go on into Friday. Here comes Saturday, a disturbance moving in with a chance of showers once we get into Saturday afternoon, but the rain chances are not that high. About 20%. Those of you that have set up for the yard sale or will go out Saturday, that's the biggest day for yard selling along 68. You'll get a shower late in the day, but that's pretty typical every year. Sunday, we actually have another cold front slip through. It's really not going to change anything that much as far as temperature, but back behind it is where we'll begin to see the heat beginning to build out west. Shower and thunderstorm activity will come to an end on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, big ridge of high pressure begins to build, and I mean, the heat is on as we get more of a southerly flow and the heat dome begins to build. Eventually, that is going to, even though we're going to be in the upper 70s for the beginning of next week, as you saw on the blender, by the end of next week, the heat returns. But long range forecasting takes us from, about the 10th, which is Monday, then through part of June is actually trending lower, while the really big heat happens out west. Out west, the desert Southwest and the western part of the United States, they are going to get like temperatures in the 100s and the 1-teens, while we get upper 70s, low 80s. Then we get a taste of that heat at the end of next week, as you saw, and later on. So, yeah, it's going to happen because it's summer. It's going to happen. Okay, in the chat box this morning, Mandem98, Pat, Donna, Michael, Pat, Pat, two Pats. No, Ellen, Eva, all of you this morning, and everybody else watching, thank you. I'll be on tonight, 5, 6, and 10, News 40 WNKY, because local matters. I'll be there with your weather this evening. In the meantime, have a great Wednesday. God bless you, and thank you for watching.